Alright, you guys. So this is the proof say exploited. I'm making two videos. This will be one of them. I'm just gonna do it real quick. So go ahead and look at Perplexity AI right here. This was on Say's computer whenever he had me blocked. Notice how he downloads this comment thing. He downloads comment or updates it, whatever. He opens it up, whatever, right? Notice how he did Perplexity AI. Perplexity AI, you can actually just go and search up how to get rid for cheats here, and you can actually see here the app data, temp, and this is what he was doing, local app data. So I don't know if you remember, look here, local app data, deleted, deleted, deleted. So he was going through here and searching up how to delete exploits. This will be blurred out. And I will only give proof to the owners of Entrenched. So yeah, that is part one.
Start recording. Whoopsie daisy. Alright. Alright, test. Alright, there we go. So basically, this is just to add on. So turns out Say had used something called Perplexity AI, which is an unfiltered AI, which basically means that, like, so for example, think of it as like ChatGPT but with like almost no restrictions. That's what Perplexity AI is. And you can see it here. Is it here? No, it isn't here. I think it's right here. Yeah, you can see this right here. Perplexity AI user Chris app data or whatever. Basically, just like where it's located at, like prefetch or whatnot. App data, and you can see them Perplexity comment. Now, Perplexity and comment go hand in hand. But let me go back to ChatGPT real quick. The difference between Perplexity and ChatGPT is that Perplexity itself isn't really, like, it's an AI, but it's more of a search engine. Like, instead of ChatGPT pulling stuff out from its databases or data, whatever you call it, Perplexity itself will scan the internet for solutions or for whatever it could find. It'll cut down like the gibberish and give you the most important stuff to use or to try out. Like, instead of it giving useless information, it'll tell you what to do, where to do it, and how to do it. And I just looked, and Perplexity has its own browser, Comet, meaning that Say had downloaded Comet onto his computer, meaning that he had used Perplexity to help him hide his cheats. And the reason behind that is because if you go over here, I asked it for a prompt of like stuff about cheating, and it gave me this. You see this percent local app data %/temp. Now, you guys may be like, oh, like, what if Say didn't run that or whatever, or like, what if he didn't look through that? But here's the thing. Why would Say look through this to begin with, bro? And I had also asked it about prefetch. I don't know if I have that right now, but if I don't, just skip it. But I asked it like about cheats, and it gave me this. Now keep this in mind: local app data %/temp. When we go to this image, you can see that it says app data /local/temp, meaning that Say had asked this exact AI chatbot, because ChatGPT has restrictions, but this one isn't because it has unfiltered restrictions. That means he had asked this, and it gave him this to look for. Meaning that from here forward, the local app data /robot/logs is the same thing. Like, what I asked for, it gave me the same thing that it gave to Say to look through. Meaning that in all of this stuff, you could see him looking through his prefetch right here, right, and his app data. And I want you to keep in mind that Chris is also related to Comment. I'm pretty sure, or not Chris, but like his user under Comment or under Perplexity. Meaning that he had asked Perplexity, and Perplexity gave him all of this. It gave him this, and it gave him this to use. And you may be wondering, like, oh, like that might be a coincidence, but no, it isn't, because you could clearly see how it says local app data %temp or whatever you call that. It's the same thing right here, app data local temp. And if you want to argue and say that maybe it is a coincidence, then obviously, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I don't think you're built out to understand this then. Because you can clearly see him looking at app data local/temp over and over and over again. And you could see comma.exe, meaning that he had asked it for the same thing of hiding cheats. Like, he had asked it for a prompt to hide cheats, and it gave him this to run, to look through. Meaning that Sei had used an AI to help him delete his cheats or hide it.